My name's Ventifer. We're playing Ring Fit Adventure for the speedrun. This speedrun's a B World 2 Intensity 30. It's a very short speedrun, but still very thorough. Before we start, let's find out the bid war results. Charlie?
Just give me a second. Just need to do a quick refresh. One second. So at the moment, well, finally, Japanese has won with $5.
Okay, awesome. Japanese a little bit quicker. And Japanese female voice sounds so much better than English female voice. So awesome. So we're gonna jump straight into it. We'll explain as we go here. That'll count down from like 3, 2, 1, and I'll start. But 3, 2, 1, go. So Ring Fit Adventure. Exercise RPG on Switch. Use the ring con and a leg trap to use your movements to speedrun it. Speedrunning exercise game is kind of crazy. I mean, you actually run for the speedrun. Unlike most games here. So, for our strats here, we're going to be grinding XP for the first about 9 minutes, 10 minutes. We grind XP by doing ring presses here. Ring presses is by pushing it on the ring. And this gives us 4 XP per ring press when it goes straight forward. We're also doing high knees here. High knees gives you more XP than dashing. So we want more XP, so we do high knees. So explain what the category is. It's Intensity 30, so that's max difficulty. B World 2, that's the second world in the game. Intended, which means we're actually doing the exercises. So we'll be doing probably about 500, 600 ring presses here per round of being here. It's very, very intense, not gonna lie. It's max calibration as well, so it means you have to push in quite a bit more to create a ring press. The game tells you you're doing high knees by these sensors. You have a leg strap on my left leg here that keeps track of how high my legs go. So if it goes too low, it won't pick up the sensor. You'll see my character running instead of doing high knees here. Our aim's hit level 9. So when you finish the level, you gotta do victory pose. Victory pose is a basic squat pretty much. Nothing too amazing, but you know. Now if your game level ends, it'll ask for your heart rate, if you want to see your heart rate. Which of course we don't. You can bank the XP earned here. So at that time we did 592 ring presses, which isn't bad, but not great. And again, we're aiming for level 9 from grinding here. Probably 2 or 3 more times here. Be level 9 since that unlocks a new skill. You use skills for combat in the game. We'll see on the next level once we get done here. You may occasionally hovering too, that's because the ring gets misaligned and points down. Kinda sucks, but it is what it is. I do highly recommend giving this game if you want a good exercise. It's great, great cardio. It really upped my cardio game quite a bit because of this. Of course, it means finding a copy of the game, but it's coming easier now for sure. We can also do ring pulls as well. We can see the ring do like a vacuum. That's for basically when my arms hurt too much in ring presses. When I need a break from the presses, I'll do pulls. Also earns you XP, but not as much XP. See there, the character's running 70 high knees, so it was a little bit slower. Actually, running faster than high knees, but less XP. You know. This game has quite a few categories in it, from this run to full game categories. Full game's insane. It's very, very intense. So instead of doing a victory pose, you're going to exit out through the map a little bit quicker. Game's also a great way to avoid the gym. I mean, costs about $80, yes. And you can avoid the gym pretty much by doing this instead. Great way to do it. The average level by any category is around level 15? 14, 15-ish. There's just a lot more grinding here to speed it up more. Again, you see we're doing exercise correctly because the character model here, her hair is on fire. She has these Super Saiyan hair, so you know you're doing stuff correctly. The game does it pretty well of explaining the exercises for you, showing everything off, all that jazz. See, for these jumps up here, we'll point down and do your ring press and jump. Pretty cool. Game really is fairly amazing. And again, we'll just keep on climbing. If there are any donations right now, you feel free to read them off right now. This part's rather stale.
We have a $5 donation from Mr. Zombie UK saying, "Can't donate much as I'm furloughed, but here's helping crisis tackle the never-ending homelessness." Thank you very much for the $5 donation. We appreciate anything.
Thank you so much. So, we're level 5 right now. Probably need to do one more run after this, of this level, then we'll be level 9. Hopefully. Game will also ask you to take a break about every 15 minutes. It's very, very annoying. Yeah, say no on that. Say yes, you get trolled back to the main menu. Rather sucks. So hit level 7, awesome. One more round here and we should be good. Ring Fit Adventure is a RPG, so you do gain XP, you do have levels, have stats, have HP. You have armor and like potions too. It has quite a bit of the RPG genre to it. Surprisingly. Like RPG light kind of, but still a bit more RPG. This is the issue with this part of the run, or the ring presses, man. They can kill your arms so much. One thing I do love about these runs is, I mean, you're always gaining from it. I mean, you're always making gains. Always gaining more exercise, burning calories, gaining more strength. So good. I'm always about improving myself, so this is a big thing for it. You also see when I was trying to suck up these puzzle pieces, they give us XP. There's 3 on each level. First one gives you like 50. Second puzzle piece gives you like 100. Then third's 500, if I want to say, or 300. Never remember. We do want to try to get those when we can. See, we end up level-wise here. For 9, we'll be set. As another fit skill we will be using. Another AoE fit skill. For level 9, awesome. Means we can actually move on here. So now we're past grinding, now we're actually going to some real fights here. Still be doing high knees here, but everything else will be different. So there's multiple different stage layouts, from basic straight lines to jumps, conveyor belts, swamps. Quite a bit of different stuff here. They do pretty well giving you a good variety of stuff. A lot of times levels have multiple ways to go to. Like it's probably like a top half and a bottom half. Of course, we're gonna go to the top half here. But not always. So here we see our first enemy encounter. Enemies are represented by the white ghost things. We're gonna fight against enemies by working out. You guessed it. Yeah, we're constantly firing air blasts, so you'll probably hear that quite a bit, unfortunately. Or the run. Like almost every run requires air blasts, pretty much. So for the fights here, we'll be using yoga moves. Yoga moves are much quicker than standard exercises. They have less reps. They do the same amount of damage. But with yoga, you gotta be careful. You go too fast, you will not count. You'll be forced to redo the rep. The thing with the exercise is you want to get set beforehand. That way when the game shows you the setup, you're ready. So you see we're doing damage as we go here. Where we hit, we do the great damage, means we're doing max damage for the hit. If it's good, that means it's okay. Not max, but fairly close. And I think there's like a normal damage too. Ideally, go for greats. Means getting the most damage output for the price here. So he's gonna get a chance to attack too. Pure RNG when they attack, but they generally attack first time here. I mean, block attacks with ab guard, but we're not gonna. Why would we? How do we block attacks in speedrun, right? Kinda slow. I'm gonna finish him off here. As you see here, there's so many more reps for the strength-based exercise. That's why we usually don't choose these. Well, you gotta kill him, so I mean, this way, dodge it. And there we go. After you defeat an enemy, you get XP, you get money, yada yada. Shows how many exercises you did and all that jazz too. So from here, we'll keep on going. We'll see a falling bridge here. The game will kind of auto-run here. I mean, you can't fall down on this as long as you're good moving. So I'm going to do high knees when the game picks it up. Now we're going to do stair jump here. Stair jumps involve timing downward ring presses at the right time. Right when you land, you get some extra momentum. If you keep the momentum going, you can go up the stairs much quicker. So again, doing yoga poses here. You can go a little bit faster in yoga poses if you go frame perfect here. You go up right before your hair turns yellow, you can do extra damage. Or not extra damage, but full damage quicker, like that. You have the nations by now, and you feel free to read them. But it's rather slow.
So I'd just like to repeat who we're raising money for today and for the entire marathon. We are raising money to support Crisis, a charity supporting people out of homelessness for good. They achieve this through education, training, and support with housing, employment, and health. 100% of your donations will be supporting Crisis.
This is an awesome group to get to, right? They saw that Amy there do nothing. So cute when they do it, but again, it's pure RNG. I can imagine doing the game with leg weights. It'd be insane. It'd be a killer exercise, but that'd also be insane. Especially full game run. Full game runs are very, very long. 13, 14 hours easy, so those can be rather brutal as well. But from here, there's no more enemies from head to the end. After we grab the last XP piece, of course. Now, of course, victory pose. As she says, it's victory. She says it's so cute too. We'll hit level 10. We want to hit level 11 here, which we should. And we're there pretty much. We'll hit next level. It's pretty key to unlock a new skill at 11. So now we reach the first boss battle here. The recurring boss theme is Drago. He's a very buff Bowser, pretty much. And we run normal here now too, which is even better. No, I don't have any pets. I'm gonna be climbing, kind of climbing a lot of stairs here as we reach Drago. Once we reach the top, we'll gain a level in-game. There's our level. New skill. Knee lift. We'll learn that. Let's go meet Drago. Yeah, these rings are very, very resistant. I've had this since November. Still the first ring. Still really, really resistant. I mean, pushing all the way on it, nothing. Pull out, also nothing. They're very well made, actually. The Ring and Drago are old buddies here. We're trying to chase down Drago and he's making everybody work out. Which isn't exactly a bad thing, but it's not a good thing. But you know. It's more of a bad thing than a good thing. No, I'm at bottom level of my apartment, so I'm okay. Actually, no. Here we go. These are a new skill here, knee lift. They're a aerobic skill, so we've seen this quite a bit here. Unfortunately, 60 reps. But yeah, you can push really hard on this, it will not break. I mean, I've seen people who have broke them. I'm not sure how they did, but I haven't broke mine. I mean, I've trained mine pretty well. So we swapping between knee lift and chair pose here to kill Drago. You see his HP bar above us. By a large HP bar. A little slow, keep on going here. Drago fights are very long, unfortunately. It's the name of the game. A limb hiss. And now we're chair pose. Sadly, this game comes with the ring, so you gotta buy the ring with the game. You can't buy the game digitally. You can play some game without a ring. There are different accessibility options that allow you to play the game without parts of the ring. Say you have an injured arm, then you play without using that arm pretty much. Instead, use a Joy-Con. Very, very accessible. There's also custom workouts. There's a rhythm game mode that's kind of like Beat Saber, but exercise. Again, do our neat bring left here. After he hits us. He has 3 different attacks he can do. It doesn't really matter to us what attack he does, but they're all, as long as it doesn't do the double single punch. I mean, that one is the longest. Again, if you have any donations, you can feel free to read them. This part is, again, another stale part.
We don't have anything at the minute, but I can talk about some other stuff.
Yeah, go for it.
So, I just want to thank everybody at home for watching the United Kingdom Speedrunner Gathering. We're normally in Glasgow, Scotland, but due to the situation with COVID-19, we're bringing you 3 days of exciting speedruns from the comfort of our own homes to yours. And we would also like to thank UKSG for supporting this marathon. They hold bi-monthly gatherings in the Netherlands. They have supported UKSG from the beginning by spreading the word and providing us with a channel to stream on in past sessions, among other things. And mark your calendars, because BSG at Home, the online equivalent of BSG Annual, is happening from the 12th to the 16th of August. And all of these events are streamed to the ESA channel, so you don't need to go very far to watch them.
Yeah, this is an intended run. There's intended and there's unintended runs of this. It's an intended run. Intended means you're doing the exercise correctly. Unintended means you're doing whatever. Whoever gets the job done, pretty much. Free Drago. And that's the end of World 1. So World 2 to go here. One more world. Very similar to the first one, but some differences, of course. World 2 got some more ending types, more course layouts. Did everything, you know. Game will skip through the dialogue. Game will ask us, hey, you want to take a break? We gotta say no. Say yes, you want to take a break, it screws the run a little bit. Like a loss of a minute or 2. I have done it. It sucks. Hopefully not do this time. Scouting character want to mash A right here. Is here? You want to take a break? Answer is no. So World 2. We're still chasing down Drago. Time is in the land of the night. See some new things here. We see treasure chests on the map. We see a mini game here. Treasure chests can hold money. They can hold items, hold armor, etc. And mini games. There's quite a variety of mini games. Some of them are okay. Some of them are complete garbage. The one here isn't too bad, but we won't see it. So this level has swamps in it. They're a pain to get through. Yeah, high need through them. Or try to hover over them too. So here's our first enemy skip too. First and only enemy skip for this run. Kinda cool. Kinda hype. Now let's keep on going. You can ring press the deer, you can vacuum the deer too. If you vacuum the deer, you steer their hearts. Hair's on fire, means we're doing it right. Yeah, I've always kind of worked out. I did martial arts for about 3 years. So that kind of kept me in shape before doing this. And since I have been doing this quite a bit. Mainly for cardio, but still rather good. Game does kind of keep track of the speed that you move. Only on the title screen though. Game does keep track of how many calories you burn, how many miles you ran. I can swap it here actually. So around 182 calories. And like 1.82 of a mile. 1 mile and 0.82. So we see a new enemy type here. Another cute enemy. He's a little bit tankier, but nothing much different. Again, XP money. So on and so forth. Yay, RPG mechanics. From here, we'll just keep on running into the end. No more enemies, some swamps to go over. Fairly straightforward. There's a boulder here we can destroy too. Which we will be destroying real quick. Doing ab guards. Or ab presses. From here we see the end. Not too bad really. Now, victory pose. Now, if you guys want, you can exercise with me too. Feel free to join in. A little bit fast paced, but you know. We got 2 more levels in Drago here. Next level is a little bit quicker, has lots of conveyor belts, and first time seeing multiple enemies at once. We're using conveyor belts to boost our momentum as we jump. You jump at the end of the conveyor belt while you're going faster, you'll get momentum boost. Kinda sweet. Let's keep on going. First enemy encounter here. So for here, we'll be doing AoE moves. Standing twist and ring press? Yeah, ring press. Fastest way to take on these enemies. But again, if you got donations, feel free to read them here. Another sale part.
Yeah, so we'd also like to thank ESA for supporting this marathon. Besides providing us with their channel for streaming, they are also sharing gear, technical assistance and sponsors. Be sure to check out ESA Summer Online from the 24th of July to the 2nd of August. And I'd also like to remind people watching that the schedule for ESA Summer Online is going to be announced sometime later on today. So keep your eyes peeled for that to come out.
Who's hyper ESA? No, I will be. He's so cool to see it. Here we do the front press to finish these guys off. Always random how many of these guys attack you. Can be 1, can be 2, can be 3, can be 0. Cal, Blessed RNG guys are feeling today. They're not looking down on me today, so we had 2. From here, it's basic run to the finish pretty much. A few more conveyor belts, a few more jumps. I'll try to do a box jump here. Yeah. Did not do it. Goal is to hop on box and get over that variable faster that way. Kind of hard to do, but really cool when you do it. There we go. Another victory pose. We have one more level than the last stage. Last stage is another boss fight against Drago, of course. And there's a new ability. We'll set that. It's fairly strong. Better than chair pose. We're all damage anyway. So again, we could go do minigame, but we are not. Not worth it. Again, we're still ring pressing for the XP. We're still running. On this level, there are different paths as well. A high path and a low path. We do want to go the high path. So a little bit quicker. And same as last time, we'll be doing the same attacks here. Standing twist and front press. With the aerobic moves, you only do them so fast. Like, I can go super fast on this, yet it doesn't do anything, so still going the same speed on the game. You only go as fast as the game lets you go on these. The model that shows off the exercises named Tip. The one, the only man, the myth, the legend, Tip. He doesn't do much besides show you exercises, but I mean, he's always there for you. Yeah, I do love how attack using the body part that works it out right now. We're using the abs, so attacks using the abs. For leg attacks, use the legs, arms, etc. Pretty cool. Nice little addition to it, you know. We'll finish the last three off here. Yeah, I never expected this game to be as fun as it is, actually. It's so much fun. I didn't expect it, buying it, but it's been a blast. And I wasn't sure I'd be able to play the game either, so I have arthritis in my right foot. That's bearable enough for me. Thankfully. From here, we'll keep on going. We have one more encounter. And then victory pose again. Again, keep on ring pressing. Ring press is life. We gotta save this NPC here. Name's Heavy. So we'll do warrior pose here. Warrior pose has higher damage, so one reason why we're doing it. Again, it's another yoga skill, so still relatively fast. Again, if you got any donations, Charlie, please feel free to.
Not at the moment, but we always have stuff to read out.
Awesome.
So if you would like to get updates for when our marathons go live and when your favourite runs are coming up, you can follow us on Twitter at UKSG Marathon. Also, if you use the hashtag UKSG Summer 2020, then you may be featured on stream. So get tweeting at us. We thoroughly appreciate any of your communication with us, whether it's via chat, via Twitter, or hopping into our Discord.
This enemy we have here, like a barbell crab. So cute, right? He attacks every other turn. We know he won't attack this turn, but next turn he will attack us. So ideally, like, you kill him before that. And he hits like a truck. You saw during my the warrior pose there, I went a little bit fast on one exercise. The game yelled at me. Game does not like speedrunners, apparently. Yeah, I do wish you got the color coding ability before World 3. Color coding means your attacks will do extra damage. The enemies are the same color. So right now we have a green enemy, so green attacks will do extra damage. Anything yoga based. But we don't get that ability until World 3. I think it should be introduced like very beginning, honestly, but ah well. This should barely kill him here. Awesome. 444. Almost level 15. Game has quite a few mechanics introduced later on. From color coding to kayaking to double jumping to flying. Quite a few things. We'll hit 16 in the next level for sure. That's as far as we'll get here before we fight against Drago. Well, let's go. This is the last stage of the run. Once we beat Drago, it'll be it. Let's do it. We don't have to ring press anymore either, besides the doors here. Because we don't want to gain too many levels, so too much ring presses would be a bad thing. Except for the doors. Follow the game right now, nice. Game's a blast, it's great cardio. It's probably my most played game in 2019. Not 2019, 2020 for sure. Your resident each door take? That's a good question. I'm gonna say probably around 30, probably 30 or 40, probably. Kind of hard to keep track. The door does go down, you go too slow, so. There's our level 16, awesome. Ryan, time for Drago here. So from this point on, we don't want to gain any more levels, then it's slow. Game level does take like an extra 5 seconds, so we do want to avoid that. You see Drago here working on using enemies. Kind of rude, you know, but you did create them, so I don't know. He'll attack using those enemies too. But we're gonna focus on Drago specifically here. Ignore those enemies. They do boost his attack power, but as long as we guard, we're okay. The ring will give you a bunch of tips too, like, hey, do the exercise a little bit harder, try the exercise a little bit differently, etc., etc. Ring's like your fitness coach, pretty much. Again, you'll see your Drago attack. Always pure RNG when he attacks, but I think he takes the first turn off always. I think. And Drago made all these stadiums too, for some reason. To show off how strong he is. to make working out more often, maybe? I'm not too sure. The story is actually relatively decent for the game, all in all. Better than it should be. Let's say that much. Again, yoga pose. If we go fast enough, we can get full damage going quicker. Not perfect, but the game also uses the Breath of the Wild engine. That's why the game looks so pretty. Always think that's really, really cool. So yeah, he does nothing here. This works out. Let's knee look here instead. So for this run, we're gonna probably burn what, about 250, 260 calories, so not too bad at all. A full game run burns around 2,500 calories, according to the game. You run about 30 miles for a full game run. So it's quite a difference, but it's still fairly impressive for a short workout here. We will take out Drago next turn for sure here. And time will stop on the victory pose. I actually attack this, but we'll let him miss. And let's finish him off and win the game. Game has several language options, several voice options, has an offline mode. The variety of the game still amazes me. They patched it recently, added a rhythm game. And there we go. And we did not gain level, so it's even better. But here we go. Time will stop in like 5 seconds here. And stop. And that's time. And that, my friends, is Ring Fit Adventure. B-Roll 2, Intensity 30. But thank you all for having me today. Thank you, UKSG for having me. And I think that might be new PB as well, actually. That might be new PB for me. But thank you all for having me. If you enjoy the run, please follow me on Twitch. And please, guys, donate. Help out for a good cause.